Hello, everyone. Let's talk about 1-year-olds. 1-year-olds. When I first entered childcare many years ago, um, at the time, the 1-year-old classroom that I was in, and this was like many years ago, and this classroom had a really high turnover rate. And I couldn't understand why. And I was like, why does this age group have such a high turnover? Or the other classrooms had the same teachers and the same flow and the same, connection, I should say. Like, it was hard to put new teachers in those positions for like the 3s and the 2s and the 4s and the young 5s and the infants. So these rooms was pretty much kind of taken care of. Okay, like they didn't have a high turnover. They had the same teachers, the same floater. Like it was just boom, nonstop. But this 1-year-old classroom, they could not. And I was like, I couldn't understand that for the life of me. Now I'm just entering childcare. It's fresh in my young 20s. And so I goes in there, and it is like a whole different world. They're just started walk. This was the age group of 12 to 16 months. And it was like a whole different world. Like I was like, wow. Like the feeling of it was so different. Like the connection in the room was different. And the teachers, when I walked in, they looked exhausted. So working with 1-year-olds requires a lot of rest. And you also have a lot of energy. People always ask me to this day, why do you have so much energy? Like, why is it that it's like you can go to sleep and wake up and you're ready? And that is working with 1-year-olds. 1-year-olds really put pep all in my step in my 20s. And I haven't been in that age group room for years. But I have been around 1-year-olds over time. But like to be in a room with 12 to 16 months was at the time, I almost lost my train of thought. But anyway, being in a room with 1-year-olds, it really puts a lot of pep in your step. Okay, so I have a lot of energy based off that age group. And I literally match their energy. So ones, you have to get a lot of rest. If you're not energetic, you're gonna have a hard time in that group, because that's the group they're constantly moving. They're constantly in the toys. They're constantly beautifully dumping things, and they are just really in this world to rediscover what life feels like, what it looks like. Oh, this is what life is. And so they're just fun. There's so much I can say, and I will put this in my ebook, but I want you guys to know this, that working with 1-year-olds requires somebody who is ready to feel a lot of different emotions, okay? And they are the ones would definitely show you what emotions look like, whether they're up high, whether they're down low. But they will show you. But they are so fun. So what do you think? And I got more to write about this, but I'm going to put this directly in my ebook, the extra stuff about what it means and what you really have to work with this age group. I'm just giving you the basics. So the basics is having a good amount of energy and getting a good night's rest. So that's the fun and beauty of them. They're so fun. They're so cute little beings. The little ones, as I like to say. I just love them. Littles, as I like to call them. So just to make that brief, energy and a good night's rest for ones. And then tomorrow I can discuss infants like I promised. Okay? So thank you. I got to get back. It's my daughter's birthday and we got a lot of stuff planned for her. So see you later. Bye-bye.